I want to start off by giving you a definition, and it's the definition of the word mystic. And a mystic is a person who attains insight into mysteries transcending ordinary human knowledge, as if by direct communication with the divine, or it's an immediate intuition in a state of spiritual ecstasy. Man, that just gives me chills. It's a grim reality, but the culture of church has drastically changed, where the width of the external has become more important than the depth of the internal. We consider success around numbers, finances, and maturity is sort of on the back burner. Now, before you get upset with me, just know I have a church of my own. We've been going for 3 years now, and I can completely understand the pressures pastors go through to make things happen. The pressure to perform, it never leaves. So this isn't a criticism. Think of the words that Jesus said. We need to move away from the elementary aspects of our faith, like raising the dead. Say that again? Yep, raising the dead was elementary to Jesus. So if that's what he said, we might find ourselves a little bit misaligned with what was important to him. The truth is, current modern Christianity is not delivering on the type of Christian spoken of in the Bible, a believer who is supernaturally a warrior. And I emphasize supernatural. I've quickly come to realize that the general believer likes the idea of the supernatural, but not necessarily the reality of it. Dr. O, or Dr. Adonijah Ogbanaya, I said it right. He had a great quote, and he said that evil needs the structure of righteousness to fulfill its purpose. So when you look at the New Age and the occult, they are sitting and squatting on our inheritance. There's a structure that they've stolen from us that is ours. Of course, the New Age and the occult is demonic. The gate is different. Our gate is Jesus. But the devil is a copycat. He takes what is known in the heavens and he perverts it for himself. It's time for you to take back your inheritance. It's time for the supernatural destined before time to live in its fullness in and through Christ. We are seated with him in heavenly places. So my question to you is, how familiar are you with that reality? Because if we are spiritual beings, we are seated in the heavens. That reality should be far more real than here on earth. Unfortunately, we've been more focused on the external and attained losses internally. One of my favorite scriptures, and a scripture which Throne Room Mystic is structured around, and it's the scripture in Colossians chapter 3, verse 1 to 3, and it says, see yourself co-raised with Christ. So now ponder with persuasion the consequences of your co-inclusion in him. Relocate yourself mentally, engage your thoughts with throne room realities where you are seated with Christ in the executive authority of God's right hand, becoming affectionately acquainted with throne room thoughts. And it's amazing. I am a throne room junkie. And I want to know everything that goes on in the throne room. I want to delve in the deepest depths of the mysteries, mining the gems that come from the presence deeply hidden below the throne room. Are you satisfied with what you are currently experiencing? Is there a hunger in you too that wants to go deeper, to comprehend mysteries, to discover ancient paths, revealed to go where no man has gone before, to restore the adventure of a relationship that creates with God? I love one of the definitions of the word of mystics. And it's a realm that should be restored in the daily life and manifestation of a believer. God said, my house has many rooms. There are realms and dimensions to be discovered we've never even heard of. If God is the creator, we need to realize that God constantly creates. Even when we in heaven will never get to the end of God, of what he creates, because he constantly brings forth new stuff. Heaven is the most astonishing place ever. I say is and not going to be, because you are supposed to be living from there right now. That should be your reality. So I want to encourage you, subscribe to my blog, because Throne Room Mystic is about unlocking keys of the kingdom, the how to. You want to live a spiritual life, you want to delve in the mysteries, you want the how to. How do we make those mysteries practical in our daily lives? Unlocking the realities of the throne room that we can see it manifested in our midst. Click below, go to the website, subscribe. You'll get a weekly blog. Sometimes it's more during the week. But my heart is to equip you